penalties and common terms. We'll start with common terms. The line of scrimmage is something you will hear often. The line of scrimmage is typically painted on the field in blue. Now this is digitally done, so you'll see it move around the field. And that is where the ball is placed and the offense lines up. Another common term you'll hear is sack. A sack is when the quarterback is tackled while he has the ball. If he starts to run with the ball, it's not considered a sack if he's tackled because he had stopped being the quarterback at that point and became a runner with the ball. Another common term you'll hear is interception. An interception is when a defender catches a pass meant for the offense and the defender catches it. A pick six is when a defender intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown, being worth 6 points. Hence the name pick six. Now our penalties, you have two that involve the line of scrimmage. One is offsides. Offsides is when a defender crosses the line of scrimmage when the ball is snapped. If he can get back across the line of scrimmage to his side before the ball is snapped, there's no foul. But if he can't, then they call offsides and it's a 5-yard penalty. Another penalty that involves the line of scrimmage is false start. When the quarterback calls set, the offensive line is not allowed to move at all. If they do, it's called false start and it's a 5-yard penalty. Another penalty is called holding. Now holding involves many things. Offensive holding, usually the offensive line will hold the defensive line, and if they hold their jersey or get underneath their pads at all, they'll call holding, and it's a pretty bad thing just because if the play's pretty successful, the ball has to come back. Defensive holding is when a defender holds a receiver and he kind of impedes his route, if you will. And then there's pass interference, which is a holding call, but it's done after 5 yards. So if the receiver runs longer than 5 yards and the defender holds him, it's considered pass interference. And then the last penalty you have is a personal foul. This is worth 15 yards. It's a pretty big one. And a personal foul involves if you grab a player's face mask, you're not allowed to do that. A horse collar, which is grabbing the back of a pad like this, is considered a personal foul. Or if they start to fight, throw punches, anything like that, yell obscenities, taunting, those are personal fouls and they really cost you. So obviously we hope our teams can keep some self-control and keep the personal fouls to a minimum. And that's your common terms and penalties.